It's going as well as can be expected, I guess, with all of the challenges that we're facing in our environment and I guess outside in the big wide world at the moment. So we're just really grateful to be able to be back training. We had isolation for 10 days last week, so with a bit of a COVID incident. So that's been challenging for the group, but so great to now be back on the court and 2 weeks out, hopefully, from playing our first game.
How challenging is it to deal with those COVID isolation protocols? Is it made this pre-season really tough?
Yeah, it has, and I think the reality is all teams are in it, and we're seeing isolations take place throughout the league, to be honest. And it's something that I think we do need to be mindful of, that once the season gets going, we're going to face a lot of challenges. So the general skill of resilience is going to be really important for everyone, not just us, but the entire league and everyone involved in it. And we'll do our best we can to get the competition going and everyone to stay safe and healthy. But there certainly will be some challenges along the way. And it's been tough because we go into isolation, we have to rebuild the group again. So we're looking forward to hopefully being able to play a bit of inter match play on Sunday and progress the group from there. But it certainly does impact preparation, and all clubs, I guess, are feeling it at the moment.
Just looking back briefly to last year, how it ended with the 2 pre-season games, how pleased were you with how the team got in those matches?
Yeah, really good. And obviously expectations on outcomes and results really minimal, and certainly not something that we're focusing on this time in our development. But to get all the players out on court and actually play against other players than themselves and their teammates, I think is really critical. And when you had a good opportunity to play against Thunder and Lightning, 2 top 4 teams for sure, really quality lineups. And the girls competed really well. So some great little things to take out in terms of consolidating areas of our game that we're growing in nicely. And obviously some key gaps highlighted as well that we need to try and refine and close the gap on. So really beneficial, and looking forward to some serious matches when the competition starts.
You've had a few weeks now with Danelle. How's she settling in?
Yeah, really good. She came a couple of weeks before Christmas and has really slotted into the netball house with a couple of the girls and formed some really great friendships with them. So that's been amazing and certainly supported her transition from Western Australia here to Leeds. Very different culture, very different lifestyle, very different weather climate. So she's really embraced it, to be honest. And we've done a lot of work with Danelle over the past couple of weeks, and she's loving the training. She's loving the team environment, and she's getting fitter. She's getting stronger, and just can't wait to see her play and constantly evolve, because she's a bit of a blank canvas, and she's so hungry to learn and grow, and this is a great platform for her.
Not only Danelle loving it, whenever you come here, there's all smiles on their face. Are you pleased with how the team are bonding and how they are enjoying these sessions?
Yeah, I think everyone's really happy with that, to be honest. There's a really great culture and environment within our training ranks, and also socially the girls are getting along really well, and particularly the ones that have moved from other parts of the country. They've really made an effort to get to know each other as people as well as teammates. And we had a really great leadership and trademark day just before Christmas, where the girls shared some really personal stories about their life journeys, and just the connection that the group made was really quite significant. So I think we're really proud of the culture we've created here, and everyone having a place and everyone belonging and making a contribution, which I think is critical in a team environment, particularly when you're starting it from scratch. And we're trying to now link that in with what we're doing with all the mechanics on the court, and everyone's loving and embracing the process. So yeah, positive signs so far, but as we know, a long, long way to go.
On that session you had before Christmas, were you impressed how on the same page everyone was and going for the same goal? Do you think you're at that place you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think probably one of the big benefits was just getting that deeper connection to the rugby club too, and that understanding of what we're a part of. And obviously because COVID, we haven't been able to intermix with the rugby department too much, and we had an amazing day at the club where we listened to the CEO and we listened to some of their really key influential leaders throughout the organisation, and for the players to hear that and to understand what Leeds Rhinos does above and beyond the rugby field or the netball court now as well within the community space was really inspirational, which gave them, I think, a grounding as to what they're a part of here, which was really quite special. And also for the players to really share their story and why they're here and who they are and why they are the way they are, I think is stuff that is really significant in building those relationships. It's something I'm very passionate about with my coaching, and certainly the players are really understanding the importance of having great team dynamics as well as on-court mechanics. So we can't get enough of that stuff.
Some of you players weren't here today at training, but for a good reason, on international duty, and obviously Fee Toner with the All-Stars. As an international coach for Fee and her club coach, how proud are you that she got selected for that?
Yeah, it's obviously great for Fee to be recognised at that calibre of athlete with some of the other superstars of the Super League, and she's always been held in really high esteem from a lot of people within the Super League. So it's a great opportunity for her to get out there and play with some amazing players and play against the Roses as well. So great for her to get some exposure and also some good match play under her belt before she comes back into our environment, and hopefully she gets some good game time and can come back raring to go for us in 2021.
Great to see some live netball again.
Yeah, awesome. And, credit to England Netball for persisting and fighting their way through some serious battles to get it off the ground. Disappointing to not have a Jamaica series, but a great initiative with the All-Stars. And I think it's a series that would be unbelievably awesome to have as an annual event after every Super League season and capture the best of the league in an All-Stars team to play against the Roses. I think it's a great initiative. And I think on behalf of all netball fans, we're just so grateful to see netball on the screens again. And hopefully we can see a lot of it throughout the Super League season.